Hello friends and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my channel IP All Designing Developer. My name is Inshal Beg. I am a full stack developer and graphic designer. Like in previous project we have learned that how to build testimonials project in JavaScript, and I hope you all enjoyed that project. Now in this project we will learn that how to build counter project in JavaScript, and I hope you will also enjoy this project like you enjoyed my previous project of JavaScript. So let's start. Now over here you can see I've just made it this counter project over here. Okay, so in this counter project, if you press this plus icon over here, okay, which button, okay, you can also say that button over here. So if you just press it, so here you can see my numbers are just going forward. Okay, you can see it is now 0. If you refresh, so it is 0. Now if you click plus, so now it is 1, then 2, then 3. Okay, so you can just take it to infinite. Okay, infinite you can do that. So over here we have just used JavaScript to do it right. Okay, and over here you can also take it to minus. Okay, if I just take it to 10, if I just show you, and you can also press the enter key to take it forward. Okay, and when you will just press this -1, then it will be just going back. Okay, so minus mean less than. So when we will just press that button over here of minus, then it will be just going back enough. Okay, here you can see now it is just going in the minus value. Okay, here you can see that. Okay, so I will just take some of the HTML and CSS over here, then we will just add JavaScript into it. Okay, so it is easy project over here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, so now first of all, for doing that you have to just open your text editor what you have. Okay, so I have brackets text editor, and I hope you also have that, so you have to open that. And over here I have just created 3 files which is called demo.html, demo.css and demo.js. Okay, mean JavaScript file. And over here I will just create my all the things in 3 files over here. So in the HTML file you have to just write this sign to make your first code of HTML, and then press tab over here. And now here you can see I had my all starting code of HTML which I want. Okay, so over here I've just get these all things. Now like you all know, I will just link my style sheet. So I when I'm styling, so my styling should be come in my HTML one also. Okay, so I will just write link, and over here I will just in that I will write demo.css, which is my style sheet name, and I will just save. And over here you can also write your script JS sheet. Okay, so I will write script, and I will write src, and I will just link my JavaScript sheet with that also. So I will write demo.js over here. Okay, and I will just do like that over here. Okay, so now we have just linked our style sheet and JavaScript sheet over here. Okay, and now now underneath this demo.css which we have linked, that we will just write all the codes underneath that. Okay, so first of all you have to write the tag over here. Okay, so first of all we will write h1. Okay, and in this h1 I will just define over here. Okay, so over here I will define counter, which was written in center. Okay, like you have just seen when I am just showing you the demo one. And over here you have to do like right over here in the h1 counter. Okay, so you can also write anything you want to. Okay, so I just prefer you to write counter. Okay, if you want to write, so you can write anything. So I'm just writing counter. Then now I will just come underneath that, and over here I will just define the div. Okay, and in this div I will just define the class of container. Okay, so I will write container, and now I will just erase this class, and I will just change it to id. Okay, and over here I will just do like I will just come underneath that, and over here I will just define diff. I will just define button tag. Okay, and in this button tag I will define id, and id should be increment. Okay, so I'm just writing this id increment for my plus sign. Okay, if I want to write, and over here I will just copy this thing, and I will just paste that in front of that. Okay, and in that you have to, in center you don't have to write anything, you have to just change it to decrement. Okay, so I will just write over here de, and now it is changed into decrement, and I will just change it sign to -1. Okay, so over here like I have shown you, I have just two icons which is called one +1, then second one was -1. Okay, over here I have just changed it +1 class +1 id to increment, and then -1 id is into decrement. Okay, so we can just take that it is plus and then it is minus over here. So I will just save, and I will just go to CSS file to style that. Okay, so now we have just linked our style sheet also, and over here you have to just write that sign, and over here you can write margin 0 pixel, and then I will write like padding also 0 pixel. Okay, just you have to write these both things, you don't have to write box sizing. Okay, like previously we have written, and I will just come underneath that, and I will just define my container. Okay, so now in this container I will define width. Okay, so I want the width of 100 pixel. Then over here you have to come and write over here height. Okay, so right over here the height should be 25 pixel over here. Okay, and over here I will also write the margin. Okay, so I want the margin of 100 pixel. Okay, so 200 it will be correct. So over here I will just do like that, I will come over here and I will write margin top, which should be 50 pixel. Okay, and now here it should be just correct, and write the padding should be 13 pixel over here. And now when you have done that, just you have to do like, you have to come underneath that, and now we will define our h1, and in this h1 I will just define text align center, and over here I will just write over here font size also. Okay, so font size I want of 20 pixel, and font weight of 800. Okay, so I will write 800, and I will just change it color to white. Okay, so I will just write over here color white. And now when you have done that, just you have to come over here. Okay, so just write over here. Okay, so erase this padding from here. Okay, and here you have to write border. Okay, so write over here border 10 pixel 10 pixel solid, and over here you have to write 9 to b14. Okay, and 2. So you can just write like that over here. Okay, so when you have done that, just you have to come over here, and here you have to define border. Okay, so we have just defined that. So here you have to just not write anything, come over here, write border color, which should be I want of black. Okay, so I will write over here 00, which is color code of black over here, and I will just write like that. Okay, so now when you've done that, just come over here underneath that again, and now here I will just define the class of I will just write button. Okay, and in this button I will just take it to like margin. Okay, so I will write over here margin should be 5 pixel. Okay, so just come over here, erase that, and write over here increment. Okay, so just erase this button one, and write over here hashtag. Okay, so write, so press enter over here also, and over here you have to write hashtag increment. Okay, so I will write increment, which was my class. Okay, so in that I will just write margin 20 pixel. Okay, so I will just write margin of 20 pixel, then I will write margin top 50 pixel. Okay, so if you have not written our closing text, so I will write margin top. Okay, so it should be 50 pixel, then I also want the width should be 100 pixel. Okay, and over here I will just write the height should be 25 pixel over here, and I will just do like that. Now it is enough, and now here you have to do like, you have to copy these things. Okay, so you have to just copy that and paste that over here. Okay, and over here I will just change it class to decrement, like I have telling you. So I will just change it to decrement over here, and over here I will just erase the margin, and over here I will also write the border color. Okay, so I will write the border, and now in that border I will write 1 pic solid, and I will write that white, and I will just copy this border one, and I will just paste that in increment one class. Okay, or you can also say id, it is id, so you have to just say that id, and over here I have just do like that, and I will just come over here, I will just padding should be 12 pixel, I will write over here. Okay, so now it is good, you have to just do like that, and now your styling, and now your HTML has been done. Okay, so now it is just it was just a small HTML and CSS, but your JavaScript should be big enough, but it should be not big like that over here. And over here I will just first of all write function tag, like I have told you. So I will write function, and in that function tag I will just define like that brackets again, and now I will just define curly brackets, and now underneath that curly brackets I will define my things, which is called, first of all I will define const. Okay, and const is screen, so I will erase that, and I will just write over here. Okay, so now here you have to just come over here. Okay, so now come over here and write over here let screen. Okay, and just equal to you have to write over here. Okay, so write over here document dot query selector, and you have to just come over here, right over here. Okay, so here underneath that you have to write dot screen. Okay, so write over here dot screen, then come over here, right over here dot let buttons, and over here you have to write document dot query selector. Okay, and over here I will just write that to btn. Okay, dot btn. So I will just go to HTML1, and I will just change it class. Okay, so I will just write over here. Okay, so I will just change it to class, and I will just write over here btn. Okay, so I will write over here btn. So here you have to just change it to btn. Now it is good, save. Okay, so now here you have to just go to css1, and you have to just change it to dot btn. Now it is will be good, and now here you have to also save, just go to over here and save that again, and now you have to just come over here, right over here. Okay, so just come over here and write let. Okay, and now here you have to just write e again. Okay, so just erase this. Okay, and over here you have to write const. Okay, so I will write const body. Okay, so first of all I will define const body, then I will define document, and I will define query selector, and in that I will just define my body. Okay, so I will just write body over here, because body is a tag over here, so you don't have to write dot, and it is not a class to define. So I will just write btn, and over here I will define document. So here I will write button. Okay, so I will just write full of them, because I have to define the class in my brackets over here. Okay, so I will write selector, then I will write btn over here. Okay, so I will just write dot btn over here, because now I am defining my class over here. So I will just write const, And now here I have to write come over here and write over here. Okay, so just you have to write increment. So write increment equal to document dot query selector, and now here you have to write like come over here and write hashtag increment. Okay, because it is a id. Okay, and in id you have to define hashtag over here, not the dot. Okay, so here I will just copy that and I will just paste underneath that and I will just change it to decrement. Okay, so I will write over here decrement, and now I will just copy this decrement from here and I will just paste that, so you don't have to erase this hashtag because it is also a id decrement. Okay, because I have just written this increment and decrement id over here. Okay, so I have just written that. I will come over here and I will define button. So I will define buttons and I will just write over here. Okay, so write over here for each, and write over here. Okay, underneath that you have to write function, and here you have to write e. Okay, so just write button over here. Okay, not e. And now here you have to write like this sign, and again come over here and here you have to define button, and here you have to write dot add email listener, and now here you have to define click. Okay, so write over here click, and now here you have to define another one. Okay, so here I will just write over here. Okay, so just you have to write over here. Okay, so now here I will just define my, so come over here, write function, and in that you have to write e, then just write like over here, and just you have to write over here. Okay, so I will write screen dot value. Okay, so I will write over here value, so write again over here value, and then I will just erase this screen. I will just change it to button. Okay, so I will just write over here button dot value, and I will just come over here and I will just write in that brackets equal to like that, and over here I will just write anything. I will just come over here, and now here I will just write this again, and now in that you have to just write function, and now in this function e tag, and now write control Z you have to press, then write over here button, and here you have to write dot inner html. Okay, so write over here inner html, so html should be big over here. Okay, so I will just write function again in that, and in that I will just define button. Okay, so now it is good. Just come over here, write over here on click. Okay, so write over here on click dot button. Okay, because we have to just do like when we click on button, so our number change. So I will write integer. Okay, so I will write integer. Okay, so here is integer you have to write, so I will write integer over here is integer, then I will come over here and here you have to write like math. Okay, so write over here math dot random, then write over here dot length. Okay, so write over here dot length over here. Okay, so I will define length over here. Okay, so I will just do like that, and now it is enough. Just you have to do that, and now here you have to do like come over here underneath that, and here you have to define math dot floor over here. Okay, so write math dot floor, then write length again. Okay, so over here we have just defined these things. Come over here, write over here inner html again. Okay, and over here you have to define dot function, and in that function define e tag, and just come over here, write over here. Okay, so I will define button dot on click again over here, and here I will define length again. Okay, so now it is good enough. Okay, so now when you have done that, just you have to do like you have to just write over here. Okay, so just write this brackets again, curly brackets we have to just define, and now just it is good. You have to just define that, and just come over here and define our body again, which will be dot btn. Okay, so now it will be just good, and right underneath that you have to don't write anything over here. Now it will be good. Okay, so here you have to just write like that, and just come over here, and now here you have to do like you have to just press enter over here. Okay, and over here. Okay, so it should be having gap from underneath, so I will just write close this one also. Okay, so control Z, and now close these all tags over here. Okay, which we have written. Okay, so just erase that and come over here, write like that, and just now write and enter again. Okay, so now it is good over here. Now here you have to save, and now if I just show you over here. Okay, so just take it to the top your html sheet. Okay, so now if I just show you over here. Okay, so just take it to top if I tell it. Okay, so now here we have just done that. Now if I just show you over here. Okay, so now just open your Google Chrome. Okay, so now here you can see we have just styled that, and over here you can see we are having our border. Okay, so now here we are having our 10 pixel solid border which we have defined, and we are also having our white color of counter. Okay, so just this green color was randomly coming with that over here, so you don't have to just take care of that. And over here you can see we are also having the background color. Okay, so over here you have to do that, and now here if you just press this +1 sign over here, so your number will be increased. Okay, if I just show you, so just press that, so here you can see now it is just 0 is changed to 1. Okay, and then 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so you can just do that unlimited times you want. Okay, So now here you can see that, okay, my number is changing again and again. Okay, just I will just go to 50 over here. Now when I will just press this minus, so like I'm telling you, my number will be less than, and it will just go into minus value. Okay, so I will just press that, and over here you can see, okay, so now it is going in minus value. Okay, over here you can see that when I'm just clicking that, or you can also press enter over here. Okay, so here you can see when I'm just pressing enter, and it is also going in minus value over here. Okay, you can see that just don't you don't have to just erase from here. You can't erase from here. You have to just do like that over here. Okay, so over here if you just enter press, okay, if you just do that, so your number will be just going forward enough. Here you can see that. Okay, so like that you can make your own counter project in JavaScript. So I hope you understand this, and I hope you also enjoy this project like you have enjoyed my previous project of JavaScript. So just you have to practice these all project we are working with, and I hope you will be a good programmer of JavaScript also, like you are of Python and HTML and CSS. So just I will meet you in next project. So for today, goodbye.